But this video right here, you'll see the video I post right here of J. Cole, coming up the stairs to go actually into the area that I was in, but he was actually above us. So that was pretty cool. He was there. He arrived around, I believe, Chief Keef's performance on Saturday. Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to make a quick video just as a follow-up from going to Dreamville Fest last night, man. What an amazing experience. The last Dreamville Fest, April 5th and 6th, 2025 in Raleigh, North Carolina, man. What a great experience. I wrote a couple notes down here, but I really wanted to drop a quick video just to give my experience, how it was for me going out there. There's so many things going on, man, but it was really, really good experience out there. And I'm going to keep this short. But just so you guys, just give you guys a background, man. My wife and I, we've been big J. Cole fans. When I came to America, nearly 19 years ago. And there was an artist I used to listen to in London called Kano, from East London, just like me. And Kano gave me that home vibe, right? That home vibe. When I came to America, I even connected on another level, just because of the home vibe I got from Kano. Just hearing his music just reminded me of back home, just reminded me of some of the small things that gave me true, genuine feelings of being home. And my wife actually ends up being from Fayetteville, where J. Cole's from, right? And as you guys know, J. Cole is extremely humble, when it comes to where he comes from, right? Obviously, he raps a certain way, rappers rap a certain way, but just J. Cole, just his mindset and just where he came from, just the kind of mentality where he came from, the mindset was just, it was just important to hear someone like that. So one of my boys from, when I played college basketball, one of my boys put me onto J. Cole, put me onto Friday Night Lights and the warm up. And obviously I went back to go listen to the come up and everything like that, and I got a chance to really indulge. And then I met my wife not too long later, and now we've been together 15 years. J. Cole, he kind of came on the scene before 2010, obviously a little bit before, but he blew up, Sideline Story came out 2011, all that stuff. So my wife and I kind of match our journey alongside with J. Cole, and even Drake at that time was becoming big and all that stuff too. So I kind of matched my journey alongside them. So it was a special moment. My wife actually had never been to Dreamville before, Dreamville Fest. I went to 2023 and 2024. She had never went, so we wanted to make sure we go there. But let me stay in line with this. So our journey just kind of follows the whole dream, what J. Cole's got going on. We also, back in 2015, when J. Cole did his final appearance in 2014, Forest Hills Drive, when he did the tour for that, his final appearance was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And my wife and I had a chance to go there. We actually sat VIP. And I sat next to his mom. If you see this picture right here, is actually next to, we actually sat right. So his mom was right here. I sat in the seat, not directly. I sat directly behind her, but in a seat just a little bit to the left. I remember when J. Cole was performing, I know Big Sean was there, Jeremiah was there, YG was there. But when J. Cole finally came on in the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, there was a whole line in front of us, and his mother came in. Well, a whole line in front of us that was sitting down, and they didn't stand up until J. Cole's about to come out. No, there was a whole line in front of us that was empty, and when J. Cole was setting up, there was this family that just came in, this white family that came in with a black guy at the end. And I knew it immediately, because I'm a big J. Cole fan. I knew immediately that it was K. Cole, right? J. Cole's mom. She sat right in front of my wife and I, which was special. I had a chance to take a picture with her. I'll post the picture right here. You guys see the picture of me and K. Cole. You had a chance to take a picture of her, see her at that time, so that was special. He plays basketball at some of the gyms I played at. I play at when I'm in North Carolina. So J. Cole, man, you get a chance to see him in different times, but it was special to be there, MVP for 2014 Forest Hills Drive. We never forget that even at the album 2014 Forest Hills Drive, the live album, I believe, the recording we have, I believe was actually done in, the recording he has online is actually the one from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So to know that we were there was actually crazy. It was an amazing experience. Let's see. So that's how it all came together for a moment. Matter of fact, guys, this is the honest truth. This is the honest truth. It sounds like, but this honest truth. If you watch the HBO documentary of 2014 Forest Hills Drive, when he does the live performance, when he zooms in, I think it's either on apparently on Love Yours. I think is paint it how I wanna paint it. Apparently, I'm trying to say. Okay, I think actually it was on apparently when he says, "Wish we could spend more time together." I love you, mama. That part right there when they zoom into her, guys. This is factual. No one else in the world can claim this because this is factual. But when he zooms into her, you're gonna see someone right here, face down. Literally, if you look at me right now, I had the same cut, just like this, face down from here in a white shirt, face down behind where his mum was crying. That was actually me because that was where I was sitting at. And funny enough, my wife was sitting right in that angle of the camera. My wife is right behind her. But because she's blocking my wife, like she's in front of my wife, because they were showing her, obviously, you can't see my wife to prove that it was me. But it was me. I mean, I know I was there. I'll show you guys the picture of when I was sitting next to her. So that was a phenomenal experience. But that's something that goes out to the world. And I'm like, damn, if only they could get the camera a bit higher so they could see my face. But anyway, so that was special. So that just takes you down to the journey of J. Cole. For my wife and I, we're big fans. We love J. Cole. We love everything about him. My wife's actually from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So that was a special thing. But anyway, let's go back to it. So when I went to the 2023 Dreamville, I actually didn't go to the first day. I remember Usher was on the first day. I didn't go to that one, but I went to the second day because I'm a big Burna Boy fan. Even though I'm born and raised in London, I'm Nigerian by descent, so I'm a huge Burna Boy fan. So that's why I went to the 2023 one when I saw Burna Boy was there, and I was like, I got last minute ticket. I said, let me get in there. I think I got a JV VIP ticket at that time. So went in there. Burna Boy's performance was awesome. If I don't have it already, guys, I will be posting. So check on my channel. I'll go back and post the short of Burna Boy's performance. I don't think I've posted that yet. I'm going through and actually posting old shorts of performances from last year, but I'm also posting performances from this year. So make sure you guys get a chance to check that out. I'll have it on my stories, my shorts. So make sure you check it out. If it's not there right now, it should be there in the next few days. But if you listen to this way down the road, then it's obviously there already. Let's get to it. I don't want to make this video too long. And then, so 2023, I went to that one. It was a phenomenal, great experience. Burna Boy's performance was amazing. Loved it. Awesome. I've got to go back to the schedule and kind of check and see, who else was on that schedule at that time. But it was an amazing performance. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that. Yeah, so in 2023, the lineup, I remember I missed Usher. Ari Lennox was on the first day. But the second day, the lineup was Summer Walker, Jid, JID, Glorilla. Glorilla didn't actually come. Boss, Waka Flocka, Mario, Ira Star, Baby Tate, Cos, Bourbon Wood, Ruben, Vincent, and then Burna Boy, and then Drake and J. Cole. I'll be real quick with this, but the Burna Boy part and then the Drake and J. Cole part was totally nuts. I should have videos from that too. I'll probably post those. I don't know if I took videos during J. Cole's. I wanted to just enjoy that in 2023, but that was absolutely nuts. And then the next year was 2024. Last year, like I told you guys, when I found out, but I didn't tell you guys. So in 2024, I actually wasn't going to go because Chris Brown was going. No offense, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown. I love his music and I appreciate him and I need to go back. But ever since what happened to Rihanna, I ain't going to lie to you. I was a big Rihanna fan. I said, I'm not rocking with Cuz no more. But long story short, when Chris Brown was taken off last year, I actually jumped on. I was like, okay, I'm going to go in and go to Dreamville now. And I went to Dreamville because 50 Cent was put on the ticket. And I'm a big time 50 Cent fan. So last year was amazing. The biggest highlights was 50 Cent and SZA were on Saturday. And I remember J. Cole and Nicki Minaj were on Sunday. And J. Cole was turn up last year. It was a lot. And obviously last year was the year of what people call the apology. Again, it wasn't an apology in my opinion. He made a change of decision of how he wanted to go, and he didn't say I'm sorry to Kendrick. If I remember, his words were, my bad, which someone could say a shot. I don't know if he said my bad, but he said he was in the wrong game, and he said you can have yours, take a shot if you want to. But he didn't say, I'm sorry, I'm pulling out of the beef. He didn't say that. He said, you take a shot, have a shot, whatever it is. But anyway, long story short, that's all past us now. But remember, yeah, Jeezy, Rema, all that stuff. I got videos from these people that were there, Rema, Jeezy, all that stuff. So it was pretty awesome. It was a great event. I'm really excited about. It looks like Ari Lennox didn't come last year. I'm wondering why she wasn't there last year. I think this is the time that she had a little bit of spat with him. But she wasn't there last year, Ari Lennox, right? So anyway, but then obviously, now come to this year, the lineup, obviously, Saturday night was phenomenal, man. It was Lil Wayne, Hot Boys, and Big Timers. They did their thing. Like, they legitimately did their thing. That was really, really amazing. You know, 21 Savage, I didn't go to that side. Ludacris was great. Ludacris didn't perform on Saturday. I was disappointed about that. Chief Keef was coming in at the time, so we missed some of Chief Keef. Ari Lennox was great. Keisha Cole was good. I didn't really get a chance to enjoy her as much. I was going to go grab food. But then on Sunday, which was yesterday, you know, because on Sundays, guys, if you guys don't know, the best strategy for Dreamville Fest on Sunday is you got to make a plan. So J. Cole is going to be on Shine stage. He's going to be one of the stage. And your goal is to make a plan. Okay, what stage you're going to go to, right, to camp out at. And on Sunday, to me, it's all about waiting for J. Cole and then enjoying the people before J. Cole. But, you know, this one, we had MVP VIP tickets. So we had the highest ticket you could purchase. So we actually had not secret, but we had this certain area that we can get to that was like on the stage. And actually, matter of fact, J. Cole was actually above us. I actually have a video. I'll post it right here, a video. And I'm not going to take credit for it, a video that I was in this area at the time. I just didn't see him personally. But this video right here, you'll see the video I post right here of J. Cole, you know, coming up the stairs to go actually into the area that I was in. But he was actually above us. So that was pretty cool. He was there. He arrived around, I believe, Chief Keef's performance on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, Saturday. So he was watching that. But anyway, yeah. So Sunday was great, man. Sunday was really good. Hearing, you know, being there and experience. I think the great thing, guys, about having MVP VIP tickets too this time, that's the highest one you can get. It costs a little bit of money, right, for my wife and I. I think the greatest thing about MVP VIP tickets this year was the fact that we had barely any lines for food. There was no one around the bathrooms. It was a great experience. And my wife and I have always said, you know what, if we're going to go to an experience like that, if we can't afford to pay for the highest one or pay for the great experience, then we're not going to go. I'd rather watch on TV. Matter of fact, you're just as close on TV, eyesight-wise, as you are in person if you do VIP. Anything in between that, you're just so far away. You can feel the energy of the place. That's great. But you're just so far away to me. So we enjoyed it, though. Like I said, we enjoyed it. But I can tell you guys, you know, I made some predictions. I said to myself, you know, Drake will be there. And I can tell you guys my thoughts. Long story short, my mindset was Drake will either be there on Saturday because of the big timers and Lil Wayne were going to be there and all that, right? I think, okay, Drake will come out with them. J. Cole and Drake, they should still be cool. Even though Drake wasn't as happy that J. Cole stepped away from the beef, they should still be cool because J. Cole didn't say nothing to him. J. Cole shouted him out in Port Antonio, all that type of stuff. And I was like, he's not going to miss the last Dreamville. He's not going to miss the last Dreamville Fest. And then, boom, he didn't show up on Saturday. And I was like, okay, he didn't show up on Saturday because Sunday is such a big deal. You know, Drake likes attention. Not in a bad way, but he likes attention. So I was like, you know what? Drake's going to come on Sunday. And he didn't come on Sunday. So anyway, that's totally fine, man. Things are cool from there. But it was a great experience regardless. I enjoyed being there. It was phenomenal. I want to say on that, I'm going to speak on J. Cole. So Drake didn't come. But it was phenomenal. Absolutely. It was Sunday. So on the stage that I was on, that I stayed to. So my wife and I really wanted to see Wale. Wale was on another stage. But the way the schedule was, the ones that were on our stage were... I believe Earth Gang was on the stage, but the ones were on our stage, yeah, it's all on the right side. Okay, I see it now. They have the left side and the right side. Okay, that's smart. I didn't think about it that way. But the ones that were on stage was, you know, I didn't see Earth Gang, but Coco Jones, J.I.D., Thames, and J. Cole. So once you knew that, okay, yeah, I would love to have gone to the other stage to see Glorilla and Wale, but trust me, if you want to have a good seat for J. Cole, you have to make a decision on Sunday. So for us, we made a decision. We said, okay, you know what, we're going to stay here. Grab our food, get something in there from Jid all the way until Thames. Well, no, actually from Coco Jones, I believe, all the way until Jid, Thames, and J. Cole. We just stayed where we was at, so we were right there. You guys will see, if you guys seen the videos, maybe I'll drop the link right here or look in my shorts. I'm going to be posting the videos of the experience of the whole joy. You'll see the experience of the video of the experience with J. Cole. But let me get to it. Let me wrap up, okay? So... But talk about Sunday. Sunday was phenomenal. Sunday was absolutely phenomenal, man. I'm going to post a picture right here of the lineup of songs that J. Cole did. But, you know, it was great because he went back. He went back for all the day ones. And my wife and I were day one fans. So he went back for all the day ones and made sure he played songs for the day ones. You know, I anticipated that he was going to drop, you know, or tell us about the fall off or tell us about It's a Boy or whatever it was. But it ended up working out. But anyway, you know the funny thing is, he did something I always had wanted him to do. He went back for his fans from his day one fans. And I'm so appreciative that he did that. So just to give you guys right here, you see the list right here, but the songs that he did: Rags to Riches, Grown Simba, Lights Please, Lost Ones, Clouds. Did he do Clouds? They have it on the list. I don't think he really did Clouds like that. I think maybe the sound popped up. All I Want Is You, Too Deep for the Intro, Looking for Trouble, Sideline Story, Lost Ones, Can't Get Enough, She Knows, Power Trip, Wet Dreams, GOMD, No Role Models, Love Yours, She's Mine, Change, Neighbors, Deja Vu, Kevin Hart's KOD, 95 South, Middle Child, and then Farewell. So if you guys don't know, some of you guys are new J. Cole fans. My wife and I are Cole fans since 2010, 2009 times. So that's 16, 15 years in the game. So the way he started with Rags to Riches was just perfect, man. I'll be honest with you. It was just perfect how he came in with that beat, just in the studio. I remember hearing that it's either the come up or the warm up. Sorry, my guys, my brain is messed up. But anyway, I think it's the come up. But what a phenomenal experience, man. Just getting a chance to hear him just rap and just, the whole concept of him being in his room in the studio. Remember, his little, not studio, but what he put together to just rap and just go in on a beat was just so nostalgic, man. I know it was nostalgic for him, but to be able to deliver it to us was a phenomenal thing. So I'm so thankful he did what he did, because what I actually was looking for was J. Cole to do what he did. So I'm so thankful that he did what he did. What a phenomenal experience, and everything too. So, but yeah, it was an awesome experience, guys. Just pay attention to the videos I post. My biggest thing here was to show you it was a great experience. Loved it. It was definitely worth it for the final Dreamville. Now he already announced. He announced that in Dreamville the event will still go on. It won't be a Dreamville Fest, but they're gonna do something with a different format. But end of the day, there will never be another Dreamville. So I'm so thankful that we went. My wife and I went. We made a decision. It was a hefty decision, right? We've got different goals that we're planning, but we said, one thing my wife has told me is, sometimes experience, man. Life is about feelings and facts, right? Mixing those together, emotions and logic. Emotions and logic are both important, but how they play out and the timing in which they play out are what you really have to consider. And for us, the emotion was high. For us to get to the last Dreamville, the emotion was high. Logically, we have other plans. The emotion was high. We said, we're going to take advantage of the emotion. So I'm so thankful we did. That's my wife, man. She started the idea, of me. She helped me. She's always helped me understand, like, taking advantage of emotions and capitalizing on that. So I'm truly thankful, and everything. So what a day, J. Cole. Thank you so much for all you've done. Again, I don't know if I told you guys, like I said right here, J. Cole was a customer of mine when I used to work at AT&T. I probably showed that picture at the start, but if you guys want to see right there, he was a customer of mine when I used to work at AT&T, when I used to live in North Carolina. So I'm really, really thankful for getting a chance to spend time there. And I know a lot of people in J. Cole's circle. I know a lot of people I run to. One of my great friends actually was backstage with J. Cole. We didn't get a chance to get with him and get him to sign our jackets. Oh yeah, also I'm going to show you guys our jackets right here. It's the jacket my wife and I had on. So if you're watching this right here from Dreamville, you see right here, I am the guy that was wearing this. We did some of the interviews with, is it OKF or something like that? OKF, and we did an interview with OKF. We did an interview with Live Nation, and we also did an interview with Dreamville. So we'll probably be on there. I don't know. Look, I'm not a gatekeeper at all. I don't have the name of where my wife got this from. I literally don't have the name. She knows the name. So if you guys want to know, just drop a comment, man. Show some love. Share this video, and I'll get her to tell me what the link was or whatever it is. I can send it over to you guys. Maybe get me a little affiliate link too, because we did a lot of recommendations yesterday. So wherever my wife got these from, we did a lot of promotion for you guys. So anyway, let me see if I have anything else here to finish out. I know this has been longer than I wanted to, but I did plan this. I wanted to give you guys some feedback there. Let's see. Last one for a while. We paid for MVP. Great vibes, great feedback. I love that. Let's see. But yeah, no, that's it. Everything was blessed. Everything was cool. Anything I forgot, man, F it. I just wanted to record a video to tell you guys about the experience. We got this hat too for being MVP VIP. They gave us this Dreamville hat for the fifth and final. We had a chance to wear. This was amazing. I had the VIP lanyard and everything too. That we were MVP VIP. So a little MVP right there. So that we were MVP VIP. That was a special experience. I have the band somewhere. I don't know where I put the band. but I do have the band somewhere. I think I left the band upstairs, the purple van, the MVP purple van. So I didn't cut it off. My wife found out a way we could take it off. But anyway, I'm not going to go get that just for the video. But what an experience, man. Cole, appreciate you. What an experience, guys. I'm going to, hopefully I may, don't promise you. At the end of this video, hopefully I have a couple pictures I'll show you guys. And maybe mix in a couple stuff from the Dreamville. Or just go ahead and check out my shorts and go from there. So, but yeah, what video, guys. And make sure you subscribe to the channel too. As you guys know that I talk about mindset mastery and marriage. I'm gonna have a lot more videos, reactions, funny stuff, all that stuff. So I had to drop this video. I had to drop some of the videos from the event on here so you guys can see. But like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever. Send videos to your friend. Those that want to see how the event went. We were right there at the front, as you guys see, right there at the front. The best place to be. So if you guys want to see some videos from there, just feel free to share those and everything. But anyway, guys, take care. Wish you the best.